welcome again to another episode of the GDHCC podcast on our YouTube channel. Today's guest is none other than Miss Amanda Moreno-Lake, co-chair of the 85th Anniversary Gala and president of redevelopment at Jim Lake Companies. Amanda, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited to be here today.
I'm excited as well. We got a lot to talk about here, including the 85th, but let's start off by you telling us a little bit about yourself, your journey in real estate and redevelopment. How did you get started and how did you get to where you are today?
You know, I started a very long time ago, Rick. And thinking about it, how I got started is just by having that dream of being my own boss. So I started in the residential component first and then got into the commercial side. And I have a passion for redeveloping old buildings, so I really enjoy what I do.
Well, that's good to know. And it's always interesting to hear the entrepreneurs taking charge, you know, that taking charge of your destiny. Was that a big part of it?
You know, I think entrepreneurship, it takes a special kind of person to be able to do it. It's not for everyone. It's extremely difficult by thinking that you're having your own business. You actually work, I believe, harder. So it's not an 8-to-5 job. It's all the time. In order to be successful, that's what it takes.
You're always on call, huh?
Always on call, 24/7.
So along those lines, the success comes with that, and included in that is you've been recognized as one of Dallas's most influential business leaders. What do you consider your biggest achievement so far?
You know, for me, it's really giving back and helping. I think that my compassion that I have for small business has all those people that are just starting off reminds me of when I got started. So my biggest accomplishment, I could say there's a lot of real estate deals that I've done and started in Bishop Arts. I ended up redeveloping Waxahachie. In Oak Cliff, I have a lot of real estate. I've been playing Monopoly, but with real money. That's what I tell my kids. But it's my biggest accomplishment, I feel, is really now just giving back, because I think that I've been just so blessed by being part of a lot of nonprofit organizations like the Greater Dallas Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, which I was involved 25 years ago.
That's a very good point, and leading right into my next question, which you've been involved with the Chamber for some time now.
Yes.
How has the Chamber influenced your career?
I think I learned a lot. I think that in business, in any industry that you're in, it's important that you really take the time to join the Greater Dallas Hispanic Chamber of Commerce or your local chamber, because you're able to meet city plan commissioners, city council, but most importantly, you're able to connect with other business owners. And I think that it's not, I always say it's not about chasing the almighty dollar. It's about building relationships. And when you build relationship, money comes.
And at that time, you served as a membership committee chair, correct?
I was a membership committee chair at the time. I mean, I served several different roles within my time with the chamber, but I was able to learn so much being part of it. And now you have excellent programs that I think it's imperative for every single entrepreneur to be part of.
Yeah. And during that time, you were also responsible for recruiting the highest number of members in over 60 years. What strategies did you use? I mean, seriously, yeah, we gotta find out here.
You know, again, it's by talking to people, by visiting them, by really getting to know how do we help them, because small business owners need, in every single industry, whether it's banking, whether it's an attorney to create an LLC, insurance. I mean, it just plays. Nobody grows by themselves, Rick. We all grow with what people that surround us. I get a lot of credit for a lot of things, but listen, I wouldn't be able to be where I'm at today if it wasn't for the people that have helped me, and I've had also a wonderful mentor.
That's a good point. Nobody gets there by themselves.
That's right. That's right.
You're also the first woman to receive the Quality Award in the Southern Sector.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about what this honor means?
You know, the Quality Circle Award, the first person to ever receive that. I actually still have that award saved up. It's one of my first awards that I've ever received. you know, it gets me to think about how hard it is, and stop and think about when you get recognized, the work that you have done really brings tears to my eyes, because it's been a hard road. It's been a hard road, and getting recognized, I want to be able to have that, to be that motivation for other small businesses that are just getting started, that it can happen. So many businesses end up quitting because they don't have the resources, and that's why I think it's important that everybody joins the Greater Dallas Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, because I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for this organization.
Your work extends beyond just business.
Thank
You're
you.
involved in other numerous organizations, community
Yes.
initiatives. How do you balance your professional life responsibilities with your community involvement? 'Cause that's tough.
It is tough, trying to run your business and being a wife, being a mother and a grandmother, and still trying to give back to nonprofit organizations that are near and dear to my heart. I believe that when you really give back, God has multiplied it for me. I'm a true testament of that. And so it's sometimes a hard balance. It could become a part-time job, but when you have a passion for what you're doing, it doesn't even seem like you're working.
As co-chair of the 85th anniversary for the Greater Dallas Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, what can you tell us about the significance of this milestone for the Chamber?
First, I want to say congratulations. And thank you for the work that you do.
Thank you.
I think that under your leadership, this organization has grown so much. What it means is that an organization has existed this long. How many people have you touched? How many businesses have you been involved in to help them grow? And it's not just those businesses, the families that have been impacted, and to get a better quality of life. So it's just a wonderful, for me, I'm really without words to say, congratulations, really. And it means so much to me to have an organization to work as it has and continue to give back to our community and making this community a better place.
It takes a village, literally it does. And I think we couldn't do it without people like yourself and many others that contribute and make a difference.
And a wonderful staff that you have.
Oh, absolutely, a great staff. And we hope to have them on the podcast at some point here pretty soon too. So talking about the evolution of the Chamber, how has the Chamber evolved and what role do you see it playing in the future of Dallas's Hispanic community, the business community in general?
I think it's a very powerful organization, and it's impact our community. And we need to leave this community better than we found it for our children and our grandchildren and for the future. I hope I'm around to celebrate 100 years. Join the Chamber, I would say. Join an organization that's going to help and empower your business.
Absolutely. So you've been part of several successful redevelopment projects. How do you think these projects contribute to the economic growth of the Hispanic community in Dallas?
Well, the sales tax dollars. I think that people really don't realize that the purchasing power that our community has for this city and the state. I was reading a statistic that it said that the Hispanic community purchases $150 more than any other nationality, just in food. Again, we're just the sleeping giant. We all need to come together and make sure that we're voting and we're participating in issues that really affect our community.
Yeah, such a good point. And you're right. We don't recognize our own power. And I think that's something that we need to start doing.
That's right.
What advice would you give a young Hispanic entrepreneur that's just getting started on their journey?
I would give them the advice to really honestly surround themselves with people that are smarter than them in different areas of business. Also would encourage them to have 5 different community bankers. I think of having a relationship with the bank, it's extremely important. I personally serve on the Harmony Bank board, and I've learned so much from being just part of it. So I think that it's key. It's so important to have a good relationship with a bank, a community bank.
So as we get closer to this event, why do you think it's important for businesses to support it?
It is going to be the biggest event of the year. And you're going to be able to network with so many different business owners. Please don't miss it. Buy a ticket, buy a table. Do we still have space?
We're getting close.
You guys better rush it.
And we still got
really,
a little bit of time.
honestly, it's going to be the biggest event of the year.
We sold out of one level of sponsorships, the CEO Ring of Honor.
Oh wow!
So that tells you a little bit about where we are, and we still got, at this point, what, 2 months to go?
Wow.
So we're
Congratulations.
getting there.
We're excited.
Congratulations to you. Thank you for all the work
We're
you
going
put
to
in.
continue, but if we have to create another table for another Ring of Honor or whatever we need to do, we never say no to money,
Absolutely, we don't. That's right. And thank you, Amanda, so much for being a part of this. I know you have a lot on your plate, and we appreciate everything you do, the time you've contributed. I've been blessed to have somebody like you serving on our board, and look forward to continuing to work with you as we go forward to working towards 100 years, because 100 years will be here before you know it. So
we can do it.
Absolutely.
I hope you invite me back.
It's an easy one. That's an easy answer. That's an easy yes.
Thank you for having me, Rick. I really appreciate it.
It's our pleasure. And thank you for sharing your insights and experiences. And once again, I'm going to remind you, just like she did, join us for the 85th anniversary celebration. This is going to be the event of the year for this region, okay? We're going to have some great people there, great business leaders, great community leaders. It's going to be a great celebration. So for more information on tables, on tickets, please go to our website, www.gdhcc.com, and we look forward to seeing you there. Thank you again.
Please join us.